Welcome to the channel of RD Automation Learning. So in this video would tell you about the reason behind the layoffs, why there are so many layoffs happening in the market, why all the companies are going towards the layoff. So let us look into that particular thing in detail. And before that, I would like to tell you about a new batch, which we are going to start from tomorrow onwards. It is 10th of November. So if you're looking forward to learn automation testing, if you're looking forward to learn Playwright with JavaScript, then this course is for you. We would be having the sessions at the night, 9:30 p.m. IST, and 30 hours of sessions would be there. Plus, we would have the UI automation things. We will have the API automation covered in this. You will be creating the automation framework from the scratch. You'll be working on the locators, assertions, page objects. Plus, we will be helping you with the resume building, mock interviews, real projects for GitHub. So all these things would be covered in this particular sessions itself, right? So this is a great opportunity for you if you want to enroll. And I would like to tell you one more thing that the payment option are available in the installments. So if you want to do the payment in the two installments, then you can do the payment over here, right? So that's how we would be telling you about this particular course. So this is a small announcement I wanted to make about the batch. You would have seen so many success stories about people getting placed and about people upgrading their careers from manual testing to automation testing. So that's the really positive things about these particular batches and the learnings that they get. Okay, now many of you have been asking us that what are reasons that the layoffs are getting triggered? Are they happening because of AI? Or first of all, let us see what is AI doing. So AI is assisting testers, or I would say the software engineers, let it be developers or business analysts or project managers, in increasing their productivity. AI does replaces the people, right? See, AI has replaced the telemarketing jobs, right? So let's say earlier you used to get the calls from the call centers or BPOs about those credit card, about taking loan. Now also you might be getting it, right? You might be getting a lot of calls like that. You might be getting a lot of promotional calls every day. So such things are replaced by AI. The repetitive task that is redundant, that does not needs any kind of creativity, that does not needs any kind of invention, that does not needs any kind of decision making, is replaced by AI. Okay, now next thing is, are all the layoffs happening due to AI? So that's not the thing. During 2020, you might be remembering the time when COVID came, right? So when COVID came, what happened? People moved to work from home. And at that time, the IT was booming, right? IT market was going good because all the industries were getting impacted. But in IT industry, it is possible that you can have a laptop, you can have a network connection, and you can work from home. So I'm telling you in a very layman language, in a very basic language. You can work, if you are working in IT in 2020, your work is not disrupted, your work is not impacted. You can work from home. That's when work from home got introduced. So people, these software engineers, these IT professionals started working from home. So 2020, this thing was rolled out in the companies. There are many companies who told that they will be giving permanent work from home to to the employees, completely work from home. They will never ever have to come to the office. Such kind of statements were made. Now that is a separate thing, that now all the offices have again started and the companies have started calling the people back to the offices. That's a different thing. But what I am telling you to convey here, what I want to convey here is that this was one of the option that was discovered at that time. And looking into this option in 2021, there were a lot of projects that came to the IT companies, right? All IT companies, mid-scale, large-scale, startup companies, startup-based companies, MNC companies, all the companies got an opportunity to work. Then what happened is projects came, so hiring started, and it was not hiring, but I would say over hiring started, right? When it was expected that there would be a work of 10 people, for example, 12 people were getting hired. and that too at a salary which the candidate was asking. You have seen, I have seen personally people, you would have seen success stories recorded on our channel, uploaded on our channel, that people have got 200% of hike, 150% of hike at that time because projects were coming, the work was coming. So the ratio of demand and supply was proper there, and demand was more. So if you are available, you can join immediately. You ask the salary that you want, you'll be getting hired. That was the scenario. Now let's look into today's time when 2025 have started, right? There are certain regulations, there are certain new policies that has been rolled out by the US government, and some kind of H1B related things have come up, right? So we all are aware about these things. Now these things are impacting the IT companies because we know there are many people out there who are working in US, UK, or in Canada also, who are from India, but they have been working on an H1B rule there. They have been working on an H1B visa there, right? And not only that, but the projects that should have come to the companies who are investing, who are doing the work of outsourcing, right? Those number of projects have also reduced, right? So those number of projects have reduced. There is a reduction. Now, what is happening? Such kind of bench strength, right? So what is happening? Such kind of bench strength who were hired, who were overhired during this 2020-2021 period. Now such people are being asked to resign or to lay off, right? So such is the scenario that is happening in the market. Not everyone is getting laid off. Not It's not like there are certain group of people who are asked to lay off. It's not like only testers are asked to lay off. It's not like only developers are asked to get laid off. Everyone in the IT company, if you are someone who has got sufficient experience, but you don't bring that kind of skill set, or you don't bring that productivity onto the table at this particular moment of time, you might be getting laid off. Recently, we saw about an Amazon company. There was an employee who was working since 17 years in that particular company, and he got an email and he got laid off. And in his concluding words, he told that in these 17 years when he was working for Amazon, there were times when his children used to tell him that, Dad, please drop us to the school, drop us to the music classes. He could not go because he was very much involved into the work. But after 17 years, he has realized that it's not the thing that he was looking for, right? So people do move on and they have to move on. You're working since 17 years in Amazon and you're getting laid off. So it's a big shock. Such kind of incidents, you will see a lot of things in the out there in the market. But you have to take the learnings from here, right? Lay, IT companies doing layoffs or you getting laid off or somebody else getting laid off is not the end, right? What you have to do is you have to learn about the new tools. You have to learn about AI, how you can reduce your work time from 8 hours to 6 hours, or maybe for 7 hours. That's also fine, right? Whatever X amount of work can be done quickly, or whatever X amount of time can be saved, it will be fruitful for you. So such kind of decisions you should make. And over here, I told you about one of the batch that we are going to start on automation testing Playwright. It would be continuing for nearly, it would take 1 or 2 more months because we would be connecting alternate days and doubt solving sessions would be there. And Playwright is an emerging tool. It is backed by Microsoft. So you should definitely learn these tools and technologies to keep yourself upgraded in the market, right? So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates.